How did it take someone that long to say there was no sound? That sucks. Oh, I automatically had it turned off. I had the wrong. How is it now? Thank you. There should be sound. Obviously. I guess that's why you wear headphones sometimes. I didn't know that. That sucks. So we're trying this new setup, and that was one of the quirks I need to work out, is making sure the microphone is on. Okay, we're gonna just leave the single screen up. Awesome. Well, now I can talk about this new setup. We are running a Canon R50 DSLR camera that I just got. It's running an overhead Archon stand. We're reprofiling a thank you. Wow, you guys just please. I talk. If it's ever quiet, it means something's not working because I talk almost the entire time I'm not sharpening. So yeah, let me know. Thank you. We're sharpening a Spyderco U-Lies. The tip is jacked up, so we're going to profile the tip. It's got a ton of work. We're playing with my new gear today, though. FFIB Studios just got pimped out. So I got new lighting. I got sound paneling on the walls. I got my microphone still running. I got an overhead camera mount. We got multiple webcams. I got a 4K webcam. I got a 1080p webcam for shooting down my desk. I got this one right here for looking at you guys on the small screen. Yeah, we pimped this out. Do I have anything else on the way? I'm going to put some blackout curtains over that window for sound and so you don't see out there anymore. Just killing it. Got Godox key lights. So I got a big old light up above my head right now, which is really cool. And it's got a remote control that looks like, where'd that guy go? Looks like this. So here's the lighting control off. It gets really, really bright. It really only needed about 10. Yeah. So we're really just testing this shit out. I'm really excited to have all this new cool gear. We're trying to make good content. If you're not following the YouTube account, please go subscribe. That's kind of my goal here. That's why I'm doing the streaming. Eventually, we're probably just going to stream these only on YouTube because I can stream them at 1080p instead of 720, which is what Facebook does. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll fix this stupid tip, and then we'll play with the gear more. Yeah. Come on. This thing has some serious love to it. We have to profile the whole side quite a bit. I don't like doing recurves. It just feels weird on your hands when the stone is like only hitting the edge. So the recurve portion of that is going to be very minimally sharpened. I can on this other software I'm playing called OBS. I'm gonna take this off actually. Not even my face in there. This is StreamYard. I'm like jerry rigging everything to make it work. But I'm gonna start broadcasting out of this thing called OBS, but it doesn't broadcast to Facebook, which sucks. And that's where everyone knows me from. So yeah, figuring that out. So Yeah, this tip needs some love in. I like this, Mark. This is cool to me. I can now like show you guys my edges up close of what I'm doing. Like I'm holding my finger like this and how I'm doing that. Wow, that looks like a good picture. That's so much better than it was on my webcam. Okay, we're just like managing a really big burr. We have to work off some steel to get this tip to come to life. So we're just eating steel basically with an 80 grit, trying to point the tip, trying to put a bevel on this side. This bevel kind of disappeared to nothing towards the tip, and the other side's rounded off. We're getting there though. We kind of have a pointy point. Kind of pointy. You could probably stab somebody with it. Well, thank you for joining, Mark. This side's interesting. We're trying to fix a roll on this side. So this tip's rolled over on this side. So the bevel went from is a pretty low angle to a rolled over tip. We're trying to repoint it and make everything look nice and even. We're getting there. It's coming together. It's not gonna be perfect, but it looks pretty nice. You can see it close. So it's getting there. It's getting to be a point. I'm excited to do FFID with this new camera. It's gonna be rad. That's why I don't like doing recurves. That sound just like your stones kind of just like don't like it. It's not made for doing recurves, is why I don't do them really. But one here and there I will handle for a big order. Hello all who are joining. It looks like we have some new members. This is Tom here from the Millie Club. We're sharpening a Spyderco U-Lise that had a pretty jacked up tip that we're repairing. We are really just experimenting with my new camera gear though. My overhead camera is now a Canon R50 instead of my webcam pointed down at my desk. It is on an Archon overhead heavy duty mount. And it looks really good. I can zoom in on shit now, show you guys cool stuff on my edges. I'm really jacked up for this thing, and it looks really good if I turn it and look at my face at it. Yeah, right there. Anyway, excited. It looks really good. This tip, though, it's gonna take some work. We're almost there. We're getting it. It's pretty crazy what you can do with these stones. Like creating a tip out of nothing is not that hard. You just kind of keep on sawing at it, and it will kind of come together. We're almost there. This side needs a little bit more bevel to it towards the very, very tippy tip. That's looking really good. Oh man, now we have to profile the rest of this side too. I think we're there. We're got a pointy tip. We're gonna leave it at that with this stone so far. Profile the rest of this edge. Oh, sup, homie? It's people like you, Michael, who continue to come back. They give me a reason to upgrade my camera gear, and it looks fucking legit. I'm liking this. I feel more like Nick Shabazz now. Nick Shabazz is like my only reference on YouTube because I never use it. And now I look and he's like 100 and something thousand subscribers, which is a lot. But when I was in the knives, like he was like the biggest name in the world, and he didn't have 100,000 followers back then. So the knife hobby on YouTube is bigger than I realized. Hard to decide if this is done, to be honest. So we're gonna work on a little bit more. I'm not quite satisfied with it yet. Not quite. Getting there though. This is kind of sometimes how you just have to do tips. They just take time. They are my least favorite part to fix, but the results can be really impressive. So sometimes they're totally worth the effort. Like this is gonna like save this knife. It'll look like a different blade. Yo, is that better? Is that better? Now we're just going to be running on this camera. My other overhead camera, there's one problem with it is you can't charge it while you're shooting video. So I have a dummy battery coming so I can plug this thing in and run it continuously. But right now it was on for a little while and it wasn't fully charged, so it went dead. So now we're just going to have to sharpen off this, which means I'm just going to let you guys go unless, oh, I can do this. I can sharpen on this camera. Got 3 cameras now. This is the one I had before. It's nice because it can do this. So this is what it looked like before, and now you can kind of compare that to what the can looks like when it's charged. It looks a lot different. Anyway, let's finish this edge. If you guys want to go because it looks like shit now, I understand. Got to get that figured out though for sure because that was only 25 minutes. How about now? Awesome. This is complex trying to run 2 screens and 2 cameras and 2 microphones. And anyway, this is my old webcam I had before. So yeah, it definitely looks different. This is just a 1080p. Actually, it's running at 720 right now. Anchor webcam compared to the Canon. Let's see if it's charged at all. But yeah, we're just gonna finish this tip. This tip is gonna beast. It took a lot of work, but results are gonna be really cool. I wish I took some better before and after photos. I always forget to do that on repairs because I'm like dreading doing them because they take forever to do tips like this. We're almost there though. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good enough with this stone. Jump to our 150 and try to sharpen this thing now. The tip's looking a lot better. Yeah, a little more work there on the side. Needs the 150 to do it though. Okay, I think we're gonna have to call good enough on the tip. So I just got a little bit that's bugging me. I have to get it off. BG10 at least is easy to work with. It's very soft steel, so it's creating a nice big fat burr and coming off where it needs to come off. This side just got like a little jag on the tip I'm trying to get out. It's just kind of, the tip is not quite all the way there on this side. There we go. Rebuilding tips. So much fun. This takes time. Patience and lots of flipping. Paying attention, making sure everything's even. Not rolling the tip, just trying to keep it straight. Ooh-wee. We got a pointy little tip now. Eventually, I just got to call it good enough. It's hard to do, though. It's pretty nice though. So what's going on, guys? It's a Tuesday. My daughter's taking a nap right now. My son's at daycare. So I have sharpening time. I just spent the whole morning cleaning up this office. Moved everything out. Mopped the floor. Moved everything back in. Threw away a bunch of shit I didn't need. I'm going to do a giveaway. If you have a KME and you're watching this, let me know in the comments and I have a prize for you. If you are a KME sharpener, I have a prize for you. If you're watching this right now, let me know in the comments. I have a prize if you own a KME and you sharpen knives. Just checking for a burr. We don't really have one on this recurve part yet, which is unfortunate. Kind of rolling the stone up on its edge to get through the recurve so it doesn't like just sit flat in there. Oop. Okay, we have a burr on this side, burr right there, burr at the tip. Okay, let's see if we can wrap this up, this pass. I hate doing DLC blades. I do them all the time. All they offer me is a chance to scratch a coating, which is like, I use electrical tape all over them. And it's not a big deal. But it's like, if I'm doing a spider coat, doing a satin spider coat is literally 3 times easier than a DLC spider coat. Whenever I see a DLC one coming in, I kind of like, there's just the opportunity to fuck up DLC is so much greater. You can't touch it at all with your stone, or it just effed. Okay, I think let's take a look at this edge. Oh crap, this camera doesn't work. I forgot. Let's see if the camera works again. It's on. Change to charge battery. Oh crap. Nope. It's dead. Anyway, this tip is much, much better. I'm just trying to make sure we're all got the whole edge sharpened, not just the tip. Recurves are hard to apex. These are not the right stones to do recurves. They work, but not ideally. Okay, last pass, and we're gonna 400 this and call it good. Okay. Got it all profiled out. Now we're going to finish it real quick with the 400 grit stone. I can't really strop recurve blades. I just realized that's going to be kind of a problem. So we just got to make sure the burr is minimal. Okay, let's do one more pass on this guy. Get rid of any burr that we have left. You can't really just drop it, so maybe we'll just do an 800 grit stone real quick to kill the burr. We've got there's a lot of steel dust on this thing to get the tip back to life. Okay, let's do one last pass on this side. Trying to kill the burr. We can't strop this because it's a recurve. That just doesn't, you can't do it because of physics. So we are going to just kind of do this at 800 grit to kind of kill the burr instead of 400 grit to finish it. Okay, let's do one more quick pass with 800 grit. Trying to just minimize burr. Just giving it a light polish. I'm really interested to see what this edge looks like when we're done. How it cuts. Hopefully it better cut or I'm going to be not a happy camper. It took a minute to do. Okay. Spyderco U-Lies. Repaired tip. Clean this blade off with some gunny glue and a magic eraser. That was a pretty serious repair. That took a long time. Oh well. I want it to look good. There, it's got a full bevel that used to not have a full bevel. That's that. It's sharp. Man, it's got a tip. I think the owner will be pretty happy. Wow, it's pretty good, solid looking tip. I should have taken some better before and after photos. Anyway, awesome. You guys got any questions? I'm just gonna call that good. I gotta figure out my camera. It says it's dead. It's been up here charging, I thought, but maybe it's not charging. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. It was a kick in the butt. I'm gonna play with my new toys, and I'll be back as soon as I figure them out a little bit better with my new charger thingy. Anyway, thank you. Peace out. Bye.